I've definitely been out there meditating and like connected to everything the way that you're supposed to when you meditate and you connect to source and everything. And I've heard the plants talk, and I've seen spirits, and I've seen spirits come out of people, and yeah.
I mean, I believe it. I mean, I've witnessed an exorcism.
Wait. So hold on. When people were there, were they just kind of like, yeah, well, there's a spirit, or were they like shook?
Usually the person that it's coming out of is freaking out. Like if a spirit, if like someone's doing an intensive breathwork practice and they're healing something and something is releasing, a spirit is coming out of their body, usually they're freaking out. And then the spirit's leaving and they're like, oh my God, I didn't know that was there. And then you help them move it out and basically do an exorcism on them.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild. Yeah. I've witnessed an exorcism, so that shit is wild.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, because I told this already on my other podcast, Awkward Tea Party. Make sure you go listen to that. But in this one, and I can also like chalk it up to like some sort of psychological thing that he was going through. So because I would, just to preface that, like,
and I would say those two are usually connected.
Yeah,
have spirits with them.
This was in high school. We were going through like it was a retreat. We're going visiting all the different mission churches in LA. The last one was in Solvang. We were at this little chapel. Those of you guys who know the Catholic practice, there's something called a monstrance, which is like a golden little thing where they believe that the body of Jesus Christ is like a little, the little bread that they do.
Yeah.
But we were there like ending it. I don't remember what time it was, maybe 9 or 10. We were just ending it. We were praying, and then in front of me is the monstrance. To my back right is where a wooden door. And then the next thing I hear is a like someone's trying to pull the door open. And I'm like, must be the priest. He's got keys. He'll find a way in. And I'm like praying, like whatever, like trying to reflecting on the day. Maybe 2 to 5 minutes later, like someone like you, like literally someone like intently trying to pull the door open, and I'm like looking, I'm like, this fucking priest is stupid, does not have keys to his own damn church. And then I continue praying, and then I hear it again one last time, and the next thing I know, like right behind me, there's a monstrance. Right behind me is a huge stained glass window of the Virgin Mary. I see a shadow walk by, and then have you guys seen Donnie Darko? Like it's Donnie Darko. It's that rabbit thing that just walks in, and then he just stares.
Oh.
And is just standing there like nothing. And I'm like looking at it. It's like, because I remember when I was pacing, it was my back left where it was happening. I still get chills just like now that I'm talking about it in super detail. It's like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at everyone. Everyone's still praying. It's a creeper thing. Is like, is everyone fucking seeing this? And for me, like I'm an artist. Like I was going to art school at the time. Like not art school. I was trying to go. I was heavy into arts at the time. I was like, nah, it's my imagination. It's my imagination. It's just like fucking chill. Like, but it's there. Like it in my mind, it felt unreal, but at the same time, what I'm seeing felt real. And then at the same time, I saw another friend of mine who sees things like more shadows. He's bawling because he's so scared right now. And another friend puts his hand on my shoulder, like right on, I think here, and he says, "Pray harder, because he's here." And the next thing you know, my friend just goes ballistic and goes like fucking a Hulk mode, starts punching the ground for no reason. And I'm like, this motherfucker is so disrespectful, acting like that in a chapel right now. But I'm like, but then I look back and it's gone. Like the thing that was there is gone. And then whatever is happening, I guess, took hold of my friend, I guess. And he was eyes closed and full on rage Hulk mode. It took all my strength to hold one side of his arm, my other friend to hold down the other side of my arm. My youth minister had to pin him down, go through this whole process of like, I don't even remember exactly. I just remember being so fucking scared for my life because I'm like, this like fucking Exorcist, the movie. I'm like, oh no, where I'm in a fucking like, I thought this is just a movie, but this is like real life right now. Like, and it's taking me so much strength to hold him down. And then he was like, who are you? What are you doing here? And all this stuff, like trying to get him out. It's just wild. And it didn't help that, you know, the girls, like his girlfriend was there, like they're all screaming and crying. Just adds to it's like a horror scene, like literally, like in the church. And what baffles me to this day is like why didn't the church, the people working there hear us? Part of my theory is that it was late, they're all home, they're probably different parts of the church because it's like 9 or 10 at night. Next thing you know, like you're going through this whole thing, he's not even speaking English. He decks my friend like and leaves him a fucking I think a cut or a bruise on the face, and he's just like not even speaking English anymore. He's like, and like in my head, it could be dissociative disorder where he could be like multiple personalities. You know, that's one way to look at it. Another one's like, you know, in the spiritual realm, you know, there's something that really took hold of him, and eventually we got to a point of you know, we got him to strong enough to stand up and hold the monstrance and say Jesus is Lord, say Jesus is Lord, all this other stuff. And he was like, this thing that was like, that took over my friend was like having a hard time saying it, just even putting out words. And then once you finish the sentence, it's not, he like yacked in a sense. And I'm like, while that's happening, I'm trying to support him, like, fuck, he just threw up in the chapel, we have to clean this up. But in his innocence, yak was like the spirit coming out like vomit, and it was gone, and he just passed out right after that. So it was like an intense like episode. I've never seen it, and it was like, we're high schoolers, like I think it was a senior seeing all this. So I'm like, shit, church shit is no joke right now. Fucking go home, pray my rosary and all this shit. But yeah, that was that. And like after that, he woke up. He had no idea what happened. His girlfriend was afraid to approach him, like the rest of the retreat. And then, that was my I guess the exorcist experience, our exorcism experience. It was pretty like in your face. My youth minister is an ex-CIA agent, but also like he used to do a lot of missionary work. So he's like, yeah, this is shit I would see like going in other countries. So like he already knew what to do. Thank God, because fuck, I don't know what would have done if it was like a very clean cut kind of youth minister. This guy was like, no, he knew, like fucking knew what to do right off the bat. It was wild. Mm-hmm. So from then on, I was like, yeah, I it might be psychological, but for me, is this like I've also seen random things. Oh, this is an interesting fun thing. Like seen random things that I feel like are our imagination, but then I see that there's something really happening else. Like I at Jamaica, I was at this retreat home. It was at an orphanage. I was helping take care of orphans, but. I guess that's my thing. I went to Jamaica to help take care of orphans. So
there we go.
So, but at this one, like the people that were sleeping there, the girls that came with us, like they had a hard time sleeping in the room. So I'm just chilling. We're like talking about it, like, and he was like, Cleet, my youth minister, was like, we're having a hard time sleeping there. I haven't slept well for the past 2-3 days. And then we're like talking about it. Next thing I know, I see this. You guys know Baraka from like Mortal Kombat? Yeah. So he comes out and he just looks at me, and it just keeps walking around. So, yeah. So, okay. Good. Okay, Brandon. Yeah, if you have to bow, yeah. Your internet seems to be good right now. It looks like. Never mind.
So,
back. But yeah.
All this shit is believable, but I can't go 30-0 in Halo, right?